So part two with John Wannenburgh, Douglas North, and we're looking forward to the next 12 months. Well, yeah, you've got your bits to do already. Are you going to be happy just staying there, doing what you're doing already, or have you got expansion plans that you'd like to go into other departments?
No, I'm happy where I am. There's more than enough work there. Happy where I am, and my ambition is to deliver what I can.
Mm-hmm. What's your workload like then? I mean, you're a constituency man by the sounds of it. You really, when the phone rings, you are on it.
I enjoy it. I mean, I won't say I've got 100% of it done, but I enjoy it, and I can see the difference it makes straight away, and as opposed to something in the Keys or the Tynwald, which takes ages to come through. If I can improve someone's life in 24 hours, I'm happy, man.
Okay, well, obviously the big looming thing, and there's going to be something said, I believe, this coming week. But this whole thing with the price of energy in the Isle of Man, and you used to have control. You used to have gas control into your department. Now it's not. But what do you think? What do you think is going to happen? I mean, and how do you feel we can do it? And your thoughts on where the Isle of Man's going?
In times of war, in times of famine, in times of crisis, cost of living, it is government's job to look after its residents. That is what we need to do. And it needs to be far more, the support needs to be far more widely applied than just the vulnerable. And of course, they are the first that you get. But the squeezed middle is squeezed. And before I was in MHK, I was one of them. And I know how difficult it is. And the vast majority of them are silent.
Squeezed by pressures of
income, yeah. I mean, 100% increase in energy. It affects everybody, doesn't it? It's not just the vulnerable. I mean, just 2 days ago, yesterday, we see businesses going out of business. I mean, both of them are hospitality sector. That's my background.
Yeah, but I'm not sure we quite put that down just to the cost of living, because people can put prices up, can't they, and those sort of things. I'm always sceptical when I read those sort of stories that's the full story. Maybe they wanted to give up. Maybe they, I don't know, but let's not go into that detail. But people are going to pass on increases, aren't they? Let's face it. Milk's gone up, goodness knows how much.
Yeah.
Everything's going up.
Yeah.
What can the government, or what do you want to see happen to try and mitigate that? So would you like to see, I mean, let's talk Manx Gas in that sense. I mean, you've made it very clear, I mean, in another interview, very clear that unless it was taken out of context, that you don't have much room in the future for Manx Gas as an entity almost.
Well, I feel as much for them as they probably feel for their customers.
And for you, probably.
Yeah.
No, I mean, seriously though, I mean, what? Take it over, nationalise? I mean, just bring it.
Well, we should be paying them a dicky bird for it. No. Right. If they collapse, maybe we should take it over, yeah. I mean, this idea that here on the Isle of Man we run a wildlife park and a entertainment complex, but we don't seek to run our core utility provider. We run electricity, we have water. Why don't we have gas? Well, we shouldn't be paying them for it. Right. They collapse, we take it over. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's simple.
Of course it's not simple, and of course it's not cheap. Do you have a better alternative? I don't. But at the moment, their consumers, my constituents, are feeling the pain, and I'm not so sure that they are have any empathy towards them. Last summer, in the EPRC of which I sit, Joe Cox mentioned that it's summertime. They won't feel the costs too much, and I think that kind of sanctimonious comment is galling, frankly.
Sanctimonious.
Yeah, that's what I think.
You're not holding back on this one. Should they be running entertainment and wildlife parks?
No,
that's another thing. I mean, should
no.
there be more getting back to the core of government?
That's not function of a government. No, it's not.
Have you got any prime member bills you're looking to do this year?
Nothing yet.
And nothing you don't want to, or there's nothing planned? I mean, nothing you want to change? There's nothing you want to...
At the moment, no.
So you're happy with the way the Isle of Man's government is going?
I'm happy at the way I'm operating, the pace that I'm operating. When I'm more effective, and it's taken a year for me to become more comfortable with what I'm doing, then certainly I'm going to be doing things like that. But right now, it's just a matter of consolidating my knowledge base, my contacts, and going forward. But nothing that's screaming out to me that I need to be doing just yet. So
you're quite supportive of the Cannon government?
No, well, I'm a backbencher, aren't I?
Well, yeah.
And I didn't vote for Mr. Cannon to be Chief Minister.
Right. But what do you think? Well, we'll come to the very end when we ask for your numbers. But
what numbers?
We'll ask. Oh, you don't know, do you? First time round. We'll ask you to vote. Give you a number out of 10. We can do it now. Let's do it now. A number out of 10 for how you're doing and how the government's doing this last year.
How I'm doing. I can tell you how I'm doing. I'll be honest. And because I've had to learn and not just do, I'll give myself a 7.
Right.
7? Is it out of 10 you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the government itself?
Not as much as that.
Go on.
No, I'm comfortable with that answer.
I'm thinking you're going to say 5.
Don't put words in my mouth. I mean, I'm comfortable with that answer.
You're becoming a politician, John. You know that, don't you? You're doing
I'm being
quite well.
honest.
You're learning.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, so anything, just to finish this bit with, that people should expect from you over the next 12 months?
Well, what can they expect from me? Honesty. Honesty, clarity, and hard work. And you don't need to be a politician to do that, do you?
Are you enjoying it?
I'm starting to.
So, when we do the last one in year 5, you'll be ready to get back on the horse and
We'll see how we
do
do.
more.
We'll see how we do. And then ultimately, that's not up to me. That's up to the people of North Douglas.
Yeah.
You know, who I will forever be indebted to. I mean, I still can't believe that they've trusted me, and so because it's such an honour, and so I feel such a debt to them that they will always be number 1 for me.